What's up, y'all? It's Mel, and welcome back to It's Mel Baby. Today is July 25th. Today is Lil Cuz's birthday. So happy birthday to him. I know I've been MIE for a little bit. Um, Thank you, whoever you are. How you doing? But I'm guessing since you ain't said nothing yet, you don't want to say nothing. What up, Janelle? How you doing? What up, Miss Boosie? It was all right. Today I kind of really felt better. I had a doctor's appointment, and then I went to go to the store. So I have another haul for y'all, cause baby been here for a while, and being as though last time he came, he took all his damn snacks home. I was making them suffer. So today I finally went to the store and got him a few things. Man, if it ain't one thing, it's a fucking other. Right, it is always something. Cause now my stomach and shit feel better, but I got a headache. So I guess I'm gonna have to deal with that one one ailment at a time, I guess. I'm gonna just have to go ahead on and do my homework and shit. Thank you, Miss Boosie. Yeah, well, I look. I only since I've gotten done, I have not really had too many good days of sleep. So I ain't been able to mess it up. So that's part of why I still look good. And another part is mainly when I go out. I don't know if you can see, but I got it tied up. I keep it tied up, so see. And like I said, yeah, that's what my daughter was saying. She was like, I did that about 2 weeks ago, huh? I said, yeah. And she was like, it still look fresh. Did a whole Instagram video and everything. I was like, okay. But I done started, I don't know if you can see, I done started taking the rubber bands out. Um, but I'm gonna let it stay in there long as it stays. Alonzo was working on my nerves. I told him, he was like, that's cool. But I was glad his mama called him and was like, say, boy, it's time for you to bring your ass on home. Like, he been here a whole week. Well, yeah, pretty much. Because she brought him last Friday and she just picked him up today. So, Janelle, when they doing your surgery? It's coming up soon, huh? Man, before I really got sick, I took a good look at Scruffy and I was like, you know what? I don't want to pay it, but I got to pay it. Somebody got to run some clippers on that ass. He just, oh, I be like, what the fuck do you be getting into out in that yard? All this is just, that need to get cut. Now, I was doing that myself. Oh, all right, it's on hold till you get a permanent address. How that's going for you? But he started having an attitude with me. Hey, Keisha. He started having an attitude with me running my clippers in his face. So I'm thinking I found out why I can't do shit with him. Cause Terrell is afraid of him. So I have oh wow. So did you get all your shit in storage? Did you bring your shoes and shit by your girl house? But I had started looking for a dog groomer. And because of his sheer size, I just got to go ahead on and cry because depending on, well, this is what I want for him. I want him to wash them. I want him to clip them. I want him to do his nails. I'm thinking about just keeping the top on his head so I could give him a bun. And that's good. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm thinking about keeping the top knit on his head so I could give him a bun. But I really want him shaved down smooth. Yeah, I want to give him a bun. We gonna be like, come on, bro, and we gonna both have our buns in our head. I'm serious as hell though. I'm laughing, but I'm serious as fuck. And but I definitely want him shaved down, and I gotta find the look that I want him to have because I want his ears trimmed. I want all his face. I want to be able to see his eyes. And but he don't like looking people in the eyes. It's good to be laughing because I haven't been laughing. I had been walking around with a permanent scowl on my face. I'd be like mean mugging like a motherfucker. And but yeah, that's how I want him. I want him to shave his pads. I want him to trim his miss y'all too. Like last week I got out the hospital, but man, I was feeling so fucking bad. I was like, I can't do it tonight. So as I was saying, I don't want him to paint his nails though, but I want him to trim his nails. I want them to cut his hair on his body and shit. And I want him to give him a good bath. I might get him like a spa bath, with the right. No pain ain't no joke. And I want him to trim his pads. I want his nails clipped. I want his face cleaned up. And I want his body cut too. So I've been looking around and that shit gonna cost me like anywhere from 150 to 250, depending on who I go with. But hmm. Yeah, that's a spa treatment. And they give them a bed and oatmeal and lavender. Yeah. And that's what I want for him. And maybe after they get his ass, he'll be willing to let me cut him. Because I know whoever get him, and that's how I know it's gonna cost me more. Because he's a big dude. And after I do that and all that, you know, well, he's never liked the beds. Never. Even when he was a little puppy, he has never liked the bath. He does, he will do the most to get away from that bath. What you complaining about? It's not like I say, hey, babe, won't you go half with me? And no offense, I'm doing this for him because I know it's gonna take a professional. Like I've been asking my son for months, wash his ass, wash his ass. And I know if I go out there and wash him and he do me what he does them, I'm gonna be a mad motherfucker. What up, Nita? How you doing? I'm getting better. I was earnest the last live I did, and I'm kind of pale right now. But it's hopefully it's gonna come back. But like I was saying, that's what I want to do for him. And I'm guessing you think I should do that for you and not the dog? No offense, but your spot treatment probably costs less than his. That's what I was supposed to do for you and your cousin for Mother's Day, but I didn't want to have to be chauffeur for you. uh, that's cute. And today, Alonzo kept bugging me since he came here. Because I made the crack. I made the crack on him that his hair was gray and it needed to be washed. And he was like, I know. My mama just don't have the time or whatever, whatever. And I'm like, boy, you 8 years old. You should be washing your own goddamn hair. But from the looks of his hair, he probably washing his hair with a bar soap. And that's not good. That's not good. No bueno, you know. And since he now has the short haircut, yeah, it was great. Like he was using something like Irish Spring or Dove or something to wash his hair. So being as though I was feeling bad a couple of days ago, right? So what I did, because I was feeling bad, I drenched the towel in alcohol, and I just like rubbed his head and whatever, whatever. And so today I just finally washed it. He up in there, oh my God, you wet in my face. I was like, you do know this is what can happen when you get your hair washed, right? Then it was like, it's going in my eye. I was like, and you gonna cry about that? And but he took it pretty well. And I hope he not too young, but I washed his hair with some dandruff shampoo, and it wasn't for kids. I used my mane and tail. But I feel like if you could use it on an animal, you could probably use it on a kid. Hmm. You gonna laugh at him? I'm snitching. Keisha brought him this laser pointer, right? I don't know if y'all can see. No, y'all can't. But it's one of them fancy motherfuckers. And when I say that bitch is fancy, right. So I had some dandruff mane and tail shampoo, and that's what I washed his hair with. And but Keisha brought him this laser pointer. It got a little weight to it and whatever, whatever. And all day he got it like maybe 2, 3 hours before his mama came got him. And we was like, he's just respectful with it. So not to me, of course, because I take the shit and break it. But so after I wash his hair, he in the bathroom and shit with the laser pointer or whatever, whatever. And he goes to put it in the box. Now keep in mind, y'all, it's heavy. So he opened the good side of the box. And they got this loose side of the box. And that's the side he left at the bottom, the loose side. And so he opened the box, he threw it in there. Excuse me. That motherfucker went through the box and stabbed him in his foot, so see. Boy, that boy was crying and howling. I was like, Here we go again. What's wrong now? And he was like, I hit my foot. And we like, okay, you hit your foot. How you hit your foot? The laser pointer, it fell and it smashed my foot. See how she laughing now? She didn't laugh in front of his face. And I'm going to have to show him this video to let him know. All that shit she was talking about everybody else, she felt the same way. She in there dying laughing. I don't think that shit was funny. You know, having to put up with them minutes of him crying and all that shit. Oh, that's cool. Not Roseanne. But he was in there crying his ass off. And I was like, trying to be the level-headed adult in the situation. Well, baby, what happened? I don't think you should be playing with shit like that. Why did you even try to put it back in the box? They're like, I was putting it up, and I was like, you know what? Sometimes when you buy shit and you open the box, it's time to throw the box away. And they all laughing at him, and Dwayne in there teasing him like he 3 years old and shit. Man. Yo. I don't think I'm ready to be no grandparent. Oh, she stopped laughing now, huh? Cause my son, no, the reason I started laughing was because he was like, it just happened all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened. And that was funny to me. You know, you don't normally hear a kid saying no shit like that. Yeah, you got the Google eyes. No, I don't think I'm ready to be no grandparent. And we ain't got that many months to wait either. And the shit part about it is, we ain't met the more yet. So we like, you sure this yours? What kind of bitch have a baby for somebody and don't give a fuck about meeting their parents or their family? And you know, he lies so much he's hiding his own joy. But he gets mad with me because, like I told him, I knew all along you was because I knew all along this little fucker was his. Because for one, while he was trying to convince us, oh, he was just pranking us, he's in a relationship with the woman. And I'm like, what? Nah, motherfucker. All I ask of you is make sure it is yours before you sign anything. That is all I ask of him. And Keisha like, I ain't ready for it. Da 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 da. But it don't fucking matter. Because for two facts, just two facts why it don't fucking matter. One, he lives with us. And two, I don't know if he planned on moving with her or not. But you eventually gonna cross paths with the little motherfucker. No, I'm not gonna do none of that. My sons are men. I can only offer my advice. If they choose not to follow it, so be it. They are not boys. They are not boys. They're my boys, but they're not boys. So, whichever which way he go or however shit go, that's on him. But I'm not ready to, like I went through all that shit 9 years ago. And now that I'm like smooth sailing, I got a few more years and maybe they'll have kids. Now this bitch done fucking fucked around and doing a damn thing. And I believe even if it is not his, he's gonna claim it because he wants to be with the girl. Right now, what he's doing now is trying to convince her not to move away. So that right there let me know, bitch, that's yours. And she wasn't moving too far, but she was moving far fucking enough. What up, Jay? How you doing? And but like I was telling him, I don't know what the fuck you be doing with whatever money you be having or whatever, but that bullshit got to stop because you're gonna need to buy a crib, um, a swing, and a car seat. At least just for you. Like when you go get the little monkey. Yes, I say little monkey. And he like, y'all ain't nope, 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 nope. I'm not, you know, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I got some outfits and shit that I do want to get right now and whatever. But I have to wait till we get confirmation, if you know what I mean. And this boy is talking about, well, and I'm like, well, my ass. The other day I was calling him and he was asleep, but I know he heard me. So I went up in there. I got my water. Keep being here. Oh no, I can't do tea. I mean, I can't do coffee. That's peppermint tea. And as I was saying, who me and Keisha was talking about that earlier. I was like, what you gonna have the little fucker call you? And she was like, she ain't never told me no name. But like I told her, I think I won't be grumpy. Don't call me all that other shit. Just call me grumpy. Cause fucking with you, that's what I'll be. But anyways, the other day I was calling my son and he was ignoring me, so I got my water bottle It was like half full. And I went there and I threw it at him. He gonna jump up like he having a stroke or something. And he was like, what's going on? What's happening? I say, see, bro. Them days of ignoring the motherfucker when they call you is over with. I say, you think we gonna come in here and deal with your baby when it's crying? No, sir. You gonna have to get your ass up and deal with that baby. Ain't gonna be no ignoring it. So you might as well get in practice fucking now. Then later on that same day, he came and he told me, he was like, man, I don't feel like going to work. I said, oh, well, you should have thought of that before you decided to raw dog and deliver a dump and get a bitch pregnant. He was like if looks could kill. Right. But like I told him, I always told y'all, use protection. You do not want to be dropping babies every fucking well. And you do not want to be burnt up either. And so get your ass up and go to work. I don't give a fuck how you feel, because bitch, you gonna take care of it if it's yours. So get your ass up and go to work. And this is what you think every time you feel like you don't want to go to work. I shouldn't have put that load in that bitch. Now I gotta take care of my baby. But it's your fault though. But don't worry about it. Don't blame the baby and don't blame that bitch. It's your fault. And he looked at me like, I kid you not, if looks could kill, I'd be fucking dead. Cause for one, I'm already was going through pain and shit. And I done already told him, like, come on, bro. You saying all that shit to please your mama, but bro, the gig is fucking up. I realize this got to be yours because you're too committed with this bitch. And right. So, and look here, you gotta buy bottles, you gotta buy wipes, you gotta buy diapers, you gotta get sheets and shit for the crib. You need a crib. And he looking at me like, oh no, bitch. Ain't nobody told you go raw dog this hoe. Right. And that's what I told him. I say formula, $30 a can, bruh. I say, and from the looks of it and shit, y'all ain't gonna be able to get no fucking wick. Fucking formula, $30 a fucking can. And he was like, yeah, bitch, $30 a fucking can. And you gotta buy one of them every fucking week, damn near. Or every 2 weeks. So, but if this your child, you gonna have to buy a can of formula every week because you's a greedy motherfucker, you. Right. So how your grandbaby, G? She doing good? Right. Yeah, that formula expensive as shit. Let that be your driving force and your motivation, G. Right. Excuse me. When the bullshit get too deep or too much, have your pictures. Then just sit in the corner and meditate. Don't wig out. Just meditate. Breathe in and breathe out. Man, Lord, I'm already like kind of cringing because if this baby is anything like his daddy, he's gonna be a fucking crybaby. And you're gonna weather it. You're gonna be good. Lord. And now that's the only thing I'm not looking forward to. Because I don't know. I just wished he would have literally been with this woman. Like, uh, you got to give yourself something to look forward to. Um, Today, I was reading my book about Boston, and I don't know. I think that's what my next trip gonna be. Considering, uh, really, Chicago might be my very next trip. Hmm. You saying it, but hmm, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because wow, like I just I don't know. You know how they got all these millennials be on TikTok and Instagram complaining about their parents and whatnot and how they don't want to keep their babies and whatnot. That's me. um, and I've really gotten like this since Alonzo for real. Because now it's to the point he don't even want to go fucking home, man. I was so fucking glad the other day when he was in here talking about I can't wait till school open back up. And I was like, huh? You sure? He was like, yeah, man, I can't wait to go back to school. And I was like, good young man. And but every time I tell him let's read this book, he be like, hmm, right. Yeah, but CJ, in your situation, you know it's your baby because your baby is a female. Regardless of how I go, it's your baby. I have nothing but sons. Then on top of that, my sons are liars. I know their mama and them gonna be mad that I said that. But look, the other day I was in here in pain like a fuck. And my son came to my room. Hey, I'm stepping out. You need something from Walmart? And I was like, no. But then I thought about it. I said, hey, come here. He was like, yeah, you need something from Walmart? I said, yeah, give me some Tylenols. It don't necessarily have to be Tylenol. You can give me acetaminophen. Uh, Matter of fact, he didn't say he was going to Walmart. He said he was stepping out. I said, all right. Then I say, where you going? Then he said, Walmart. I said, you're a fucking lie. You smell too good for Walmart. And he said nothing. He just like, okay, you want Tylenols? I'll be back. And because he came there, he was like, I need to get some more tubs. You know, I need to do this. I need to do that. I was like, okay, son, whatever. I'm not asking you where you. It's not like I'm trying to get in your car with you and go with you, you know. So you don't have to tell me all them stories, son. And so I goes back to sleep, I guess. And but by the time I got up, he went to work. And he was like, I was like, well, he said he went to the store with the Tylenols he got me. Yo, this motherfucker gonna bring me 2 packs of Tylenol that you get from the gas station. I was like, you dumb bitch, you could have went to Walmart and got a real bottle for the cost of them 2 little packs. No, it's not the baby's fault, but forgive me, I don't want to be taking care of something that ain't, you know. No, I'm not really excited. Hmm, I'm skeptical. Um, a little apprehensive and anxiety because I know when she do decide to like, or he do decide to have his, you know, I don't want to be woke up to that fucking crying and shit. Then he be so uptight. I don't want to have to deal with colic. Um, I don't like. I called Alonzo to me the other day. I say, you about to be 9. I said, you ever change the diaper? He was like, no. I said, well, get fucking ready. and and he was like, what? I was like, boy, if you know, my first diaper I ever changed, I was 7 years old, boy. So he was like, I'm gonna be an uncle. I was like, it's looking that way. And he was like, wow, he's kind of excited. I don't know why or how he really feel, but I know he's kind of excited because the other day we was in here and we was talking. He was like, I'm about to be an uncle yet. And I was like, you think I don't know that shit? I just, and Keisha excited. She trying to play that role because she showed me a T-shirt today, and it says something about a mama and a grandma. Right, and we don't have that. That's another problem I'm having. I'm gonna just let the cat out the bag and tell the truth. I know who the broad is. So I contacted the hoe on Instagram. And yes, at this point she's a hoe. So I contacted the hoe on Instagram and I told her, I say, look here, don't be no fucking snitch. I said, don't be no fucking snitch. I want to know, are you pregnant for my son? And I told her his name and whatever, whatever. And the bitch ain't never got back to me. And that was a few days ago. So I don't know. No, Keisha like to spoil motherfuckers too much and don't like them to be accountable for shit. Oh no, she gonna have to get that up. You ain't Timo in that, baby. You already got Alonzo caught up in the rapture of Timu. No, pure organic cotton. You know his daddy got bad skin, and if that's his baby, it's gonna have the bad skin too. We gonna have to get the jar of Vaseline and just grease the little motherfucker up. And but no, I'm kind of laughing in the background because he just don't know how much his life is gonna change. He just think he got it made. Oh, my mama gonna do this. My mama gonna do that. My daddy, no, baby, that's yours. Yeah, I'm gonna spoil him, but I'm gonna send him right back on home. Right back on home. And yep. Oh, and it's a boy. So so I'm glad I still got Alonzo fucking car because he gonna be driving that motherfucker. I just gotta buy another battery most likely. Oh yeah, Ricky gonna always try to keep the little fucker. But like I was saying, we still got Alonzo Power Wheels from when he was 2. I'ma just probably put some tape on it and custom it out, do. I'm probably gonna change it from red to black. Or wow, she's salty, ain't she? That's kind of fucked up. You wanna know what's the real fucked up shit about this shit? No word of fucking lie. I just got rid of some of Alonzo's clothes from when he was like 1 and 2. You know, the little shit, 6 to 9 months and shit. Now, I had already been giving some away, but when we go in closets and shit, we be finding more, and we be like, I thought I gave this shit away. How the fuck is this shit still here? And I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like he's like depending on us to carry his load. Because let's be real, we knew about this since I'm gonna say me. Now I'm not saying to tell him to go run out and buy shit, but you should have at least started saving money to to provide these things when the time comes. And I guess it is what it is. We was in there, all of us. Right. But we was all in the room ribbing him and shit. And we was like, I wonder if that little motherfucker gonna talk like you. You know, you didn't know how to talk for a long time. Oh Lord, we gonna have to get the books out and try to teach that motherfucker to read while he in the crib and shit. I was like, that is cold as fuck. Right, that's true. But when you see he being a dumb fucking dragging his feet, you know, what you gonna do? Because this is, regardless of however shit go, you're a child. Um, and if you want to feel comfortable with your child being with their other family, you gonna have to step forward if he won't. But like I said, I messaged the motherfucker and I got nothing. I told Keisha that and she was like, what? I don't know if I want to meet her. I know I got to meet her eventually, but I don't know. And the fucked up thing about all this to me is the motherfucker is gonna be born this year. Like, don't be looking at me to buy no crib and no bassinets and no bounce. I might buy a bouncer though, because I don't want to hold that motherfucker all day. And I want something to help it go to sleep. But but and from my understanding, if I'm understanding correctly, it's gonna be born before Christmas. What's that? About 4 or 5 more months. By this time in December, it'll be here. What's that? About 4 months? 3 months? 4 months? That shit ain't funny. And I don't know. Yeah, it is the part. Oh, I ain't buying nothing. I told you I ain't buying nothing till we see some Dana. Cause my son, he sit up there and try to play that I'm a macro. No, you're not. You's a pussy whipped fool. They get mad when I tell them shit like that. Talking about my cut game strong. If it was strong, you wouldn't even be talking to her. I I guess let's move along from that one. Curtis's car got into an accident. I don't know nothing about her family or her parents. Nothing. All I know is right now she live with her grandmother. And her mama, from my understanding, he called his mama crying about his car being in an accident. And I saw the car. Uh, put it this way, he tore the van up more than the accident his car was in. Like he said his front bumper came off, and there's evidence of piece of his grill missing, and there's a scratch across the hood. But the car looked better from that accident than from what he did to van. No, 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 Janelle. You didn't hear me? I said the car got in an accident. He was not in the car. The car got into an accident. He was not in the car when it got hit. And then it really did not get hit. Um, Someone was driving and he took his turn too sharp and he ran into the front of the car. He was not even in the car at the time of the accident. Yes, he is physically okay. That's like he came out there to harass me this morning. Daddy, look at my car. And I went, are you okay? He said, yes. I said, were you injured? He said, no. I said, will you still be able to go to the military? He said, yes. I said, what you crying about it for, then? That's just the fucking possession. You can always replace possessions. You cannot replace your life. He was like, well, if I gotta look at it that way, I guess okay. I was like, see you little motherfuckers? Y'all gonna make me run this pencil in your eyeball. And right, Miss Boosie. That's just possessions. You can replace that. But you cannot replace your life. You cannot restore your life if you get into a bad enough accident. I don't understand why these younger motherfuckers are so obsessed with possessions. Um, and the real reason I say that is, motherfucker, you never went without. You never went without. You always had everything you needed. You may not have had everything you wanted, but you had everything you needed. And sometimes when you don't pass the test, you don't get shit. And what I mean by that is when they were what I considered old enough to play video games. Dwayne was in the second grade. He did extremely well that year. You know, he had, which I don't understand, but yeah, he did extremely well that year. So I went and brought them a game. I went and brought them a GameCube. Everybody was complaining, oh, this shit is old. This ain't this ain't that. And I was like, look, because at the time they were still making games for the GameCube. Like you could get, matter of fact, I brought them that in 2010 for the GameCube. And there was this just unappreciative of the motherfucker. Then they started fucking over the motherfucker. I said, you fucking over this $100 game. What's supposed to motivate me to buy you a $300 game if this is what you're doing? And it was like, we gonna get it. Okay, motherfucker. Because you see, what they were not realizing and what they didn't want to acknowledge was I was the one buying them that kind of shit. You know, the electronics and the that kind of shit. The electronics, the radios, the DVDs, the games, the game systems. I was buying this shit. And I feel like if you can't keep up with this shit and you could disrespect it like that, fuck you. That's like they used to have you remember back in the day them big back TVs and shit, right? And cause I wanna say once we got our first flat screen, we gave them our big back TV. No, I don't think so because our big back TV was something like a 28-inch and they had something like a 22 or 25-inch. But they had company in their room and they let the little fucking boy pull the TV down. Now, if you let that little boy pull down this motherfucking boulder sized TV, he really would have fucked up a flat screen. So, no TVs. I had to start learning because I was not teaching them how to be responsible for their shit or be appreciative. Because they used to fuck up shit and I would just replace it. But that dog stopped hunting. And a lot of dogs stopped hunting. You an ass. You saying that shit. I went to the doctor today, right? And me and her, we was kicking it, shooting the breeze and whatever. And I told her, I was like, you need to put me back. Fuck no, they got rid of their big back TV in 2011. What up, Cheryl? How you doing? I said, I'm earnestly, and I don't really know what steps or whatever to take. So I need to be put back in a succession program. So as we talking about that, and we talking about my stomach problem and shit, she said, you a big gum chewer? I said, well, I have been of lately because, it kind of helps me with my, my cravings and shit. She went, oh. When she said that, I went, what you mean? She said, you do a lot of sugar-free gum too? I said, no, I don't really do the sugar-free gums because, they made with them artificial sweeteners and stuff. She said, that's good, but You can't chew gum no more like that. I went, huh? You know, like Meg on Family Guy when she was dating a dude from prison, and Joe was like, uh, well, Meg, since you helped him escape prison, you got to go to jail too. And she was just a talking, thought she got off scot free. And when she really heard what he said, she was like, uh-huh. And that's how I was when she was telling me that. She said, well, since you can't do the gum and whatever, whatever, you're not big on sugar free candy, are you? I was like, I just told you I try to stay away from the artificial sweeteners. She said, well, that's a good thing because those will give you stomach problems too. I went, well, God fucking damn. I said, what the fuck am I supposed to do then? And she was like, I don't know. I've never been there, so I can't necessarily tell you what to do. Um, but I'm gonna talk to the people again for you. I was like, damn, damn. How you been, Cheryl? I tried this shit. I'm not really no. I'm not saying I don't eat meat, but I'm slowly starting to eat again. So see, um, and my baby was trying to lead me down that wrong path. But like I told him, nope, 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 nope. We're not gonna do that, son. So sit your little ass down, your little bucket beaver ass down. He was like, cause it was my idea. I'm not gonna lie. But then when I thought about it, I was like, any fucking thing I'm gonna get off of Uber Eats just ain't gonna be my friend. I'm gonna be in that motherfucker crawled up in the conda again, fucking rocking and ready to cry. So let me not fuck with him. Yeah, I know that's what I'm drinking now. And I know that because look here, I went to the store. He only asked me for 3 items. I brought all 3 of them. He only ate. Look, here go the chips he wanted. They still got this much in the bag. Now you know they only probably had about that much in the bag from the get. They still got all that in the bag. Um, he ate all the fucking Sour Patch Kids. He didn't even eat the TV dinner. Right. Oh wow. I hope that worked out for you, Cheryl. A rotary cuff. You saying that? I know them cortisone shots hurt like a motherfucker. That's why I have not went to go get none because that's what they told me would fix my finger so see. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I just keep struggling with this motherfucker. Cause where they would have to give me my shot at is down up in here. No, bitch, I'm good. Then they might want to be creative. Well, let's go into the knuckle too. Bitch, I'm good. Cause that's where the lock really be at. And when my finger lock, I just if I'm asleep, I get up right a fucking week because that shit fucking hurts. Right. Right, Cheryl. But when this bitch locked, it locked just like that. And normally, like when it first started happening, I used to be able to pop that bitch up and it opened back up. Nah. Whew. I be sitting there in between crying and rubbing my hand because at that point I have to loosen up the tendon enough to be able to pop that one out. And once I pop that one out, then I can open my finger back up. That's some painful shit. I uh I never really, I guess I'm gonna say, understand the pain my mama was going through because she suffered from carpal tunnel for a long time. And when she would go get them cortisone shots back in the day, we would have to give her ice and pack her hand. Well, both of them, because she had it in both hands. And my mama would be crying. And like I told that man, nope, I don't think that's the life for me. Because I saw the shit my mama would go through. And he was like, well, it's your decision. I was like, you fucking right it is. So, I don't think them shots for me. So I'ma just, till I can't no more. My only big complaint and problem with the shit is, like, I my fingers don't be liking to cooperate. And like when I pick up a pen or pencil or some shit like that, right? Sometimes it just feel like, my God, it ain't no joke. When it get to where it won't lock, yeah, that shit ain't no joke. But when I see when it get back to that point or whatever, I just start doing my finger exercises again. Which is kind of funny because the first therapist wasn't even teaching me to exercise the right way. It took the fucking second therapist. I saw her the other day. She was like, how your fingers doing? I was like, they still here. She don't be thinking that shit funny, though. I do. Oh, I was about to say something, but I see I done went over my time because today I kind of fucked up with my cause normally I carry my shit with me, but today I kind of ran out the door, so say, and I forgot to bring my medicine with me. What up, Chatterboo? How you doing? Right. And I left my medicine. That's what the fuck I get for throwing that shit at somebody today. Now I got to look for it and I don't see it. Ain't that a bitch? Oh well, I'm gonna find it. And so I didn't get home until like, hmm, maybe about 11:30. But I didn't take it till 12. It's past 12 now. That's who I threw it at. I threw it at Alonzo because, right. Thanks, Cheryl. That's what I was telling Alonzo. I was like, boy, oh, there you go over there. You do not know the impending danger you are putting your fucking self in. I say, I'm hurting. I'm going to be a little mean. And if you keep fucking doing that dumb shit, you're not going to like me. You're going to call your mama yourself and tell her come get you. I don't either, but this is antibiotics they put me on because this is sometime the things that's going on in your stomach uh be from the bacteria or the imbalance or some shit. And I just say you might be right. Because I think when I went to that restaurant in Alabama, I think he gave me food poisoning. Because, no word of lie, after I ate at the restaurant, we went back and we was chilling in the park. And I wanted to throw up then. Oh, girl, I'm past that shit. I'm eating food and everything. You have to realize this shit been going on for a while. Matter of fact, the day that they put me in the hospital for observation, that's what they gave me. It was like, oh, you're on the clear diet. I was like, God damn. But I didn't fuss. I didn't argue. And the next day, they brought me food. I say, y'all know y'all gave me food? They was like, yeah, we trying to see what's going on now. And I was like, okay. And the breakfast they gave me was real fucking shitty. It was fucking scrambled eggs, um, cream of wheat, and some kind of spicy potatoes. And I'm like, the fuck would you give me spicy potatoes for, you bitches? But my plate fell on the floor. And wouldn't you know it, one of them motherfuckers heard it. And before I could pick it up, she came in there. She was like, I heard something. Then when she looked at me, I was like, hmm. Then she looked down the floor. She said, did you eat your food? I was like, I say, no, it fell before I could eat it. She said, don't you worry. I'm going to go ahead on and let the nurse know to order you another plate. I was like, God damn. Okay. Order me another plate. So they ordered me the other plate. And but like I told her, I say, yeah, well, I had already not been eating. I already had not been eating, and they said they didn't really want to feed me because they if they were going to do surgery on me, they wanted me to have an empty stomach. So that's why they started feeding me the clear broth. But as well as the clear broth, they they started giving me Miralax. Well, let me tell you something. I had some bone broth from Great Value. It's shitty. I'd rather just drink regular broth than drink that shit. Okay? And I don't have a problem with broth. My problem was with eating point blank. So when my plate fell on the floor in the hospital, I was like, good fortune. And it was like, oh no, ma'am. If you want to get out of here, you got to show us you eating. And I was like, well, God damn. So when she was like, I get you another tray, or I get you a sandwich. I said, well, give me the sandwich. And I think the problem I was having was my stomach was just not used to eating. Like my stomach had been empty for a while. Like before I went to the hospital, maybe the day or so before, I had threw up, and it wasn't nothing but fucking yellow liquid. It wasn't nothing but bile, and my stomach had been empty for a while already, and they just wanted to see if my body would accept food. So once they gave me the Miralax and shit started moving, then they gave me food. I think if I would not have had a bowel movement, they would have kept me there. And yes, it is. And it also burns. Um, I think if I would not have had the bowel movement, they would have still had me on the liquid diet. But I did the liquid diet, and the Miralax helped shit start moving. So the next day they was like, well, let's see if you could eat food. And yo, when your stomach is empty, you really don't know how painful it is to start giving your stomach food again. Well, I hadn't had a BM for a while, and I'm not talking about a baby mama. I hadn't had a BM for maybe 3 or 4 days, and that's not me. So that's what they did. They gave me a IV of fluids, and shit. I finished that bag before they even told me they were admitting me. Then they put another bag on me, and told me go set my ass down. I was like, okay, bitch. and they gave me a IV through my eye, an antibiotic through my IV, and I was like, wow. And I know it moved through me because every time I went to the bathroom, I could smell it. Look, I was in so much pain, I couldn't eat. But I realized when I was in the hospital, eating the jello helped the pain. So it was just that my stomach was so extremely empty. Then once I started filling it with food again, I had to get the gas out. And Lord, that took a while. I drank that tea one night, I threw up, and I slept through the whole night and I felt better. So it is what it is. But this is way after I had been to the hospital. The day I came back from the hospital, they was like, why the fuck did they let you go? Look at you. Everybody was like, go your ass back. Nobody don't want to deal with that shit. I was like, fuck y'all bitches. I was like, it's all good. And on that note, I'm gonna say good night, y'all. Cause what they say? 12:28. Well, some of you are, it is 1:28. But I have a somewhat early morning tomorrow because Keisha won't go on friend visitation day. Don't ask me. Thanks, Janelle. Nice seeing y'all and talking to y'all. Right. Yeah. And I'm guessing now the gas is, it's got to be gone because I haven't been in pain like that. You know, I ain't been huffing Tylenol in one hand and ibuprofen in the other hand for the last, I'm gonna say this is the second day. So I'm, like I said, I'm starting to get better. Good night, Miss Boosie. Good night, Janelle. Good night, Keish. Good night, Cheryl. Yeah, right. I'm praying so. I'm praying for all y'all too. So good night, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Well, good morning. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a good one. Jay, if you're still in here, hold on. And until next time, y'all, YouTube, Cheryl, Miss Boosie, and Janelle. So y'all take care. Y'all be blessed and y'all have a good one. Peace, love, and happiness, y'all.